So it is a practice of using cloud-based resources. It is logically isolated portion of the cloud for running workloads. What is the meaning of load balancing? Is diverting the incoming traffic to different resources or more than one resources. It allows organizations to rapidly provision resources and adapt to changing needs. Dear students, welcome to Computer Science classes. I am Ravi Kumar KR, lecturer in Computer Science, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. Students, let us start our discussion with the concept cloud storage and databases. So in this session, we are going to talk about another cloud services, that is cloud networking and DevOps. These are the concepts to be discussed in this session. Now let us start with what is cloud networking. So it is a practice of using cloud-based resources and services to manage, operate, and deliver networking functions such as connectivity, security, and communication. So what is the concept of cloud networking here? So cloud networking is the practice is used for networking functions such as connectivity. Main networking is nothing but connecting different computers that forms a computer network, that is connectivity, security in the network, as well as communication means transfer of data between two systems or two computers. So these are the main functions of networking, and these functions can be achieved with the help of cloud networking services. And how it is possible? It is possible by using cloud-based resources. The resources and the services provided by the cloud service provider, and with the help of their infrastructure, it is possible to functions or networking functions such as connectivity, communications, and so on. That's the main concept of cloud networking. And instead of relying entirely on traditional on-premises networking, that is nothing but hardware like routers, switches, and firewalls, cloud networking leverages the cloud infrastructure to provide flexible, scalable, and cost-effective networking solution. So what is the meaning of that? Instead of relying on traditional on-premises networking, it means that without going for cloud services. So without going for cloud services, it is possible to have a network services by using different network hardware, networking hardware such as routers, switches, and other hardware devices. So instead of going for this, it is possible for us or the users to get the cloud services, so that is cloud networking. With the help of that, they can meet the requirement with respect to networking of computer system. We will see what are different services of cloud networking. Now we know what is a cloud networking. So how it is possible, how is going to help the customers in networking. So first one is virtual network. So this is virtual network, one of the type of networking in cloud service. It is logically isolated portion of the cloud for running workloads. So it is AWS VPC, Azure Virtual Network, Google VPC. These are all different networking services, and it is a logically isolated portion. It is a part of cloud services, so that here all the workloads or clients are isolated, logically isolated, and all the computation, other resources, they can make use of this for cloud computing. A logically isolated portions of the cloud. So it is a part of cloud services or a part of cloud services which are logically isolated. So the clients can meet their requirements with the help of logically isolated systems or networking. And network as a service, that is NAAS. So this is networking services delivered over the cloud. It is referred as networking as a service. For example, load balancers, bandwidth on demand. These are the networking services or NAAS. In the next slide. Next one is cloud interconnectivity. See, what is the meaning of cloud interconnectivity? The hybrid cloud networking means connects on-premises data centers with cloud networks. If there are data centers at the client's premises, and that is possible to connect those data centers with the data centers at the service providers. That is hybrid cloud networking. Next, multi-cloud networking. It ensures communication across multiple cloud providers. So, suppose if one client or one customer, if he is utilizing or is opted for more than one services from different vendors or different service providers. So, this is going to provide a multi-cloud networking. So, it is possible to have communication with multiple clients with multiple providers. Next, cloud-based network functions, NFV. So here, firewalls, load balancers, WAN optimizers, etc. delivered as a virtual appliances instead of physical hardware. So with the help of cloud services, it is possible to have these type of services virtually. That is, need not to have a physical hardware for that. Content delivery network, that is CDN. So it distributed data globally for faster access. That is the definition of content delivery networks. Next one is a virtual private cloud. See, these are all different types of networking services from cloud networking. And it is VPC. It is logically isolated private network hosted within the public cloud environment, providing secure space for users to run applications and store data while maintaining the control over their virtual network. So virtual private cloud, it is nothing but it is a service given by the service provider. So it is nothing but a virtual network within a public cloud environment. And so with the help of this service, the clients or the users can run different types of application and they can store different types of data as per their requirements by using this virtual network. Next, VPC, virtual private network or a cloud network. Benefits of private cloud like isolation, security combined with the scalability, flexibility and cost effectiveness of public cloud. So it's going to have the services of public as well as private cloud services. Next, organizations can customize their VPC by defining IP addresses, subnets, and network gateways to create a secure and personalized computing environment on shared public infrastructure. So this VPC, it can be established for any organization through private services and it can be implemented with the help of the public cloud services of the service provider. Now let us see what are the different other characteristics of this cloud networking. One is logical isolation. So logical isolation in the sense it is a part of a virtual network and which are isolated from the other services. So it is going to provide private environment and with the public cloud separating your resources from those of other tenants. So that is the meaning of logical isolation. Next, customization and control. So user can have extensive control over their VPC, means virtual private cloud networking, including defining the IP address, subnet marks and routing table, gateways and so on. This is customized services for the clients. Scalability and elasticity. It means that public cloud infrastructure allowing for scalable elastic resources allocation to meet changing the demand. It means at any point of time the services can be scaled up or scaled down from the user or on demand basis. Next one is security features. So this VPC operates security features like security groups, network access control, what you have seen in the previous session, and to control the access to resources at both the instances and port level. This is security. So it's going to maintain the security at to the best. Now connectivity options, and it enables secure connections to on-premises networks via VPN and private connections as well as other VPC through VPC peering. So this is connectivity options. Next, load balancing. One more feature is load balancing. What is load balancing? A process of distributing incoming network traffic or application requests across the multiple servers or services resources ensures no single server gets overloaded and improving performance, reliability, and ability. So this is the main concept in providing optimized services or seamless services to the customers with the help of load balancing. So with the concept is the load balancing is nothing but any request comes from different clients, from different platform or n number of customers. All these traffic or incoming signals are managed with number of servers or diverted to different number of resources so that they can provide or they can improve their performance and their reliable and availability. So they can provide reliable services with the concept of load balancing. Next one is, what are the advantages of load balancing? It prevents system overload. So what is the meaning of load balancing? It's diverting the incoming traffic to different resources or more than one resources. So with the help of this, so we can avoid a burden on one particular resources. Increase application availability. So because of this, applications are available to all the users, and this can be done at different layer. Means this load balancing can be done at different level. This is layer 4 with the help of TCP and UDP protocol, and layer 7 application layer distribute based on URL and cookies. See, these are all different types of load balancing system. Next one is types of load balancers. One is hardware load balancer, means expensive. It is a very traditional and expensive. Hardware load balancer is nothing but the any hardware resources which are any incoming traffics to particular service. It can be balanced through hardware devices, that is hardware load balancer. Then software load balancer runs on general purpose servers, and there are some applications or there are some software which are used, which are loaded in a public cloud or public resources, so it can run in general servers. Cloud load balancer means it services like Azure load balancer and GCP load balancing. See, these are different load balancing techniques to work with or to optimize the services. Now let us see other characteristics. One is auto scaling. So what is auto scaling? Ability of cloud platform to automatically increase or decrease the computing resources like virtual machine instances based on applications current demand. This is nothing but scalability. So any services can be scaled up or scaled down, and it is auto scaling. It is automating all the services, and it is based on current demand or customers requirement. That is auto scaling. Next, let us see what are different applications of cloud networking. One is scalable, cost efficiency. It is pay as you go model, means only we are going to, or the clients are going to pay only for the services utilized by the clients and also the duration of particular resources. So that is cost effective or cost efficiency. And flexibility means easily deploy application services across the regions. So it is possible to deploy or implement different types of applications at different locations. or different regions. Next one is improved security. It provides a security with respect to encryption and DDoS protection, identity and access management. These are all different techniques for security. Next, high availability means built-in redundancy and disaster recovery means the high availability in the sense the clients are getting services at any point of time, so there is no chance of breakdown or there is a minimum duration of breakdown of the services, that is high availability. Now let us see example for cloud services. AWS, this is Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud, they are all going to provide cloud networking services. Now in the next slide, we move on to next concept, that is cultural and technical methodology that integrate software development and IT operations. That is the meaning of DevOps. Developments is for DV and operations, IT operations. It stands for DevOps, development and IT operations, to deliver application services at high velocity in cloud environment. One more services to deliver fast services at cloud environment. It fosters collaboration through shared responsibilities, utilize automation to streamline the process, and leverage cloud platforms for speed and scalability, ultimately accelerating the software delivery and improving the product quality and enabling faster adaptation to market demands. See, this is the main purpose of using this development and operation IT services. These are the different points or different advantages of using development and operation services. Next, let us see what are different features of this. First one is cultural philosophy. See, this development operations promotes a culture of shared ownership. This is one culture. We say the services, accountability, and collaboration between development and operations teams throughout the entire software development cycle is going to help software developers to help in their different software development stages. Then automation, the meaning is automating repetitive tasks such as building, testing, deploying, and reduce the manual errors and speed up the delivery process, as it is going to help in software development life cycle. So these stages, some here few operations are automated. If I say automated, deploying code is automating and testing, and so it's going to reduce the manual errors. So that is the advantage of automation of few services. Continuous process, another feature. It practices features like continuous delivery and continuous monitoring to ensure that code changes are frequently integrated, tested and deployed efficiently. So what do we mean of continuous process? So any changes in the code while during the software development cycle, that will be incorporated immediately so that they can frequently integrate with the changes and they can be tested and developed or deployed, implemented immediately or efficiently. That is continuous process. Next slide, we'll see what is cloud integration. So the cloud platforms provide the scalable, flexible, and infrastructure necessary for implementing development operation practices effectively. So that is integration. It allows organizations to rapidly provision resources and adapt to changing needs, enhancing the overall speed and efficiency of software delivery. So these are the points is going to help, or these are steps is going to help the software development cycle so that they can develop the software and they deliver it at the earliest with efficiency. Next one is speed and agility. So there's combination of development operations principle and cloud technology allows organizations to deliver high quality applications and services to users more quickly, providing significant competitive advantage. See, this is the main concept advantage of development operations on IT. So they are going to provide services for users quickly and significant competitive advantages. Benefits of development operations on IT: faster time to market. Organizations can release software and updates much faster than with traditional method. With the help of this, by making use of these services, they can reach the market very fast. Improved collaboration. Breakdown, it slows down with development and operations teams, leading to better communication and teamwork. So improved collaboration, and there is no question of breakdown or minimum breakdown in this service. Enhanced product quality. So automated testing, as we have seen in the previous slide, is going to automate few of the software development stages. So in that, automate testing and continuous feedback loops helps to identify and resolve issues early in the development process. So it used to get the concept of feedback so that immediately they can update this coding system or they can improve their development process. Increase efficiency. So automation of tasks and resources management via cloud leads to more efficient networking. Means automation of some services is going to be more efficient for the customers. Better adaptability means the agility of cloud environment and interactive nature of development operations that allow organizations to respond quickly to market changes and customer feedback. So it is possible to get the feedback. So based on the feedback, they can update their software, so they can reach the market with the changes immediately. It's going to help this organization. In the next slide, we will see another concept: infrastructure as a code, that is IAC, infrastructure as a code. Let us see what is IAC. It is a method of managing and provisioning IT infrastructure using code rather than manual configuration. See, this is the one of the concept here. It's providing services, infrastructure services to the organization, to the clients with the help of the code rather than manual configuration. Means to automatically is going to configure the network devices or infrastructure or for the customers. And it allows teams to automate the setup and management of the infrastructure. This is one point. It will be more efficient and consistent. This particularly useful in the development operations environment. Teams constantly update and deploy software. Means as with the help of automating of the concepts or automating the few services is going to help the software development team or in their life cycle. Automation, this is IAC, automates the provisioning and configuration of infrastructure as we have seen in the previous slide, reducing the manual errors and save this time. Repeatability, the IAC, infrastructure as a code. Infrastructure as a code, scripts can be used to repeatedly, making it easy to recreate the same infrastructure in multiple environments. By using IAS scripts repeatedly, it is possible to recreate the same infrastructure for multiple customers with multiple environments. Next, version control. What is it? So, it is stored in the version control systems like GIT, which makes it easy to track changes, revert to previous versions, and collaborate with others. So, it is a point where the changing versions in any of the softwares or any of the packages, it will be immediately reported and noted down, and immediately is going to respond to the clients. Next one is scalability, and it makes easy to scale infrastructure up or scale down, scale up or scale down the services adding or removing resources as needed. That is the definition of scalability. Transparency. Another feature is that it makes the infrastructure transparent and understandable, as the code defines the infrastructure components and their relations. And this is a management of the infrastructure using a code. That is the meaning of infrastructure as a code rather than manual management. So, improved security. So, it helps ensure that infrastructure is configured consistently and securely, reducing the risk of security vulnerabilities. So, here the infrastructure is configured constantly or regularly to give a better security to the services to the clients. Students, so far we have discussed about few concepts with respect to cloud networking. Let us continue our discussion in my next class. Thank you so much.